So you're fighting another undefeated fighter, Nicolas Dalby from Denmark. What is your assessment of him as a fighter?
He's a good fighter. He's very intelligent. He knows how to win fights. He's not really a knockout artist. He doesn't look to finish. He's more of a points guy. He looks to get points and get through a round with a takedown. And his hope is winning on through judges' decision. But my level and my ability is he's not going to be able to deal with it, and he's going to come unstuck. And when I see my opportunity, I'm going to knock him out.
We talked to Nicolas a couple of weeks prior to this interview, and he said that he wasn't too sure what to make of your record, because some fighters out of your camp maybe has a padded record, so he wasn't sure what to make of yours. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't know. I've fought some good fighters. I fought in Argentina in last December against the unbeaten Cuban wrestler. He's wrestled all his life. He's a strong welterweight. He's fought in Bellator. Yeah, I've fought a few guys from shootbox in Brazil, and obviously my last fight in the UFC. So I've fought some decent guys. I'm only starting off in the game. I'm 22. I'm young. I've only been training MMA for 4 years, so I'm very new. So
Does it make any difference that you're fighting an undefeated fighter this time?
No, it doesn't matter who I fight in this category. I'm the best.
He sees your style as being very dangerous, but also very simple, in that you have a simple Muay Thai attack where you telegraph your strikes. Is that how you see it as well?
Yeah, my style's simple. Everything what I do is simple, but it's effective, and anything what he does, I will capitalise on it. And people haven't seen my ground game yet, and he's going to get a shock if he takes me down, but which I don't think he can do. I don't think he's going to be able to take me down. And as soon as I hit him, or I kick him, or I elbow or knee him, he's going to feel power that he's never felt before, and it's going to scare him.
Dan Hardy expects this fight to maybe be the fight of the night. How do you see this fight going yourself?
I think it's going to be a good fight. If I don't knock him out and it goes to 3 rounds, it's going to be an exciting fight, but I don't think it's going to go to 3 rounds.
When do you finish him?
I'm gonna finish him quick. I'm gonna put pressure on him. I know he's scared, and I'm gonna put a hell of a lot of pressure on him, and it's gonna make him back up. And then I'm just gonna pick my shots careful and just look for the finish. That's why I'm going into this fight to finish. Nicolas, I want knockouts, and that's what the fans like as well.
What can you mention something that Nicolas does good? Like you say that he's a point fighter, yeah, but anything he does good?
He moves good. He's got good movement. He uses his hands well. Like he hasn't got power in his hands, but he's quick hands, and then he looks for a nice takedown. And then when he's on the ground, he doesn't really look for subs or look to finish. He looks to pass guard or try and take the back, and then maybe he tries to get a finish from the back. But as I say, he likes to take the fight to the distance. That's his style.
What about his kicks?
No, his kicks.
He has a karate background.
Yeah, his kicks aren't going to be a problem. No.
And we spoke last week, Darren. You talked about your Muay Thai skills as well, and now that you're in Brazil and you're getting that level of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu every day. How does everything mesh together for you as a fighter?
Well, I'm an MMA fighter. Obviously I come from a Muay Thai background, but in these 13 fights I've had, I haven't had one chance to show my ground or my wrestling, how it is, and people just think I'm just some Muay Thai guy. Whoever goes into a fight with me thinking this is going to get a big shock, because I've got ground and I've got really good wrestling. I've got good my defensive wrestling's really good, and I can take people down. So I'm starting to come together as a whole, as an MMA fighter. I'm not a Muay Thai fighter, I'm an MMA fighter.
And just for anyone who doesn't know, we spoke about it again last week. You've had all of your pro fights in Brazil. How did that come about? That you moved to Brazil?
Moved to Brazil. I was training, obviously my team Carbon in England, and I moved there in 2012 of December. It was just right. Had a bit of trouble in Liverpool. Liverpool's not really it's no opportunity there, and I just seen an opportunity in moving to Brazil and just really focusing on what I want to be, and for me it was the best thing I've ever done in my life.
When we look at Nicholas, well, we thought, you know, he's a grinder. That's what he is. Even an explosive style. We saw that in your debut. Is that like sort of a perfect stylistic matchup for you?
Nicholas, this is going to be a good fight. People are excited. This could be fight of the night. You know, a lot of people are really excited. Nicholas is a good fighter, but I can deal with anything what he's got. I'm gonna knock him out. There's nothing to say. There's nothing he can do about it. He's not going to be able to take me down, and if he does, he's going to get tapped, he's going to get subbed. You know, I'm going to be throwing elbows from the bottom, I'm going to be throwing from the top, and as soon as I hit him, it's game over. He won't want to know. He'll crawl up into a ball, and then I'm going to finish him.
English mixed martial arts could do with a new talented English fighter to get up into the upper echelons of the UFC and really make a statement. Are you that guy? Are you the man to do this?
I'm that guy. I'm going to be the first English-British UFC champion. That's me. You're looking at him now. That's me.
How often do you come to England from Brazil?
You know, before this fight, my last fight in the UFC, I hadn't been to England for 3 years. I hadn't seen my family or my friends, because basically I just wanted to get my head down and focus. You know, this is my life. I left school. I never really had a proper job. So, you know, if I don't I want to be a champion. And since I've started Muay Thai or boxing back in the old days, if I ever do something, I've always had to be the best at it. You know, so I haven't visited England a lot because it takes focus away. I always want to be training and evolving. But, you know, hopefully as these fights are coming and I'm fighting in Dublin and when England, whatever, I want to be travelling to England a lot, because obviously I have my coaches there too, in Team Carbon, Colin Erin, who's, in my opinion, one of the best MMA coaches in the world. So for me, you know, it's good to go back to England too.
In a strain... Sorry, Louise, go ahead.
So what does it mean to you to come back here and fight in Dublin then?
It's good. I've been all over the world, and my granddad, he's like half Irish. And he always used to promise me that he's going to take me to Belfast, because he works on the wagons, and he used to always say, I'm going to take you to Belfast. And I've never ever been to Ireland, but I always wanted to go, because it was like 30 minutes from Liverpool. And you know, I think about where the places have been on earth, and I've never been to Ireland, and now when I got this, I was like, I just did a little yes inside of me, because and I know how the Dublin, the UFC is here. The fans are amazing. So for me, it's good. Life's good. I'm happy.
Do you have a lot of family, friends going to make the trip over?
Yeah. All my friends, all my family, they're all coming, and you know, there's going to be a good support there for me. It makes me, you know, happy, and you know, it makes me proud to see that, because there's England with MMA. England hasn't got a lot. It's got, you know, Mike Bisping. You know, we had Dan Hardy, you know, but we've never had that superstar, and we've never had someone with the belt. That's me. I'm the new guy. I'm the future. I'm only young.
Is that why you feel that you had to go to Brazil?
No, fighting's all about sacrifice, and you know, some people just want to fight and be comfortable in their lives. They don't move out their comfort zone. They have a nice life where they live. They live with the mum or dad. You know, I'm just saying. And for me, it was a big sacrifice. I had to move to Brazil to follow what I want. I want to be a champion. So for me, you know, it was a big sacrifice, but it's paying off. You know, I went there to Brazil, and I'm an MMA fighter, and now 2.5 years down the line, I'm a UFC fighter. That for me, I'm happy.
And you have a young family as well in Brazil. Are they coming over here with you?
No, obviously money-wise it was too expensive, because you know, I'm not rich yet, you know, and my baby's only small, so she wouldn't understand, and you know, it's a lot of like, it'd be a lot of stuff, because she doesn't understand, and she'd be here, and I would be worrying about her and my girl, because my girl's never left Brazil. She doesn't even speak English. So, you know, I would like her to come, and I promised her at the end of the year we're going to come to England, and I'm going to take her travelling, but I prefer them being there, you know.
What about the London show next year? Is that something you've already got in the back of your mind that you want to be a part of?
Yeah, I know the UFC are going to put me on it. You know, as I say, I'm the new star. I'm the English star, so they can't not put me on it. Who are they going to put on it? A Brazilian, you know what I mean?
Darren, just, you know, you've settled in Brazil now. You made it your home. You speak the language. You've a family there. What's it like coming back over? You know, 3.5 years after you've left Liverpool, and you know your first fight as well outside of Brazil. You know, is that going to be an issue? With the weight cut, travelling, adjusting to the time difference, things like that.
You know, a lot of people, I don't know, a lot of fighters, they always have like these things. They moan, they want to get there. There's time difference. They haven't had enough sleep. I'm easy. I just want to fight. I don't really care. I'm a very mentally strong guy. Since I've been young, I'm strong. My mind's my strongest point. I'm so strong. So it doesn't matter, people say pressure, fans, weight cuts, it's hard. Cutting weight now, it's hard, I'm tired, I feel weak, I've got no motivation, but as soon as I step on that cage, I'm ready to go and I'm ready to hurt people.
Nicholas was unsure about who the fans will be rooting for on Saturday night. Some Irish fans told him that if they will be rooting for someone, it will probably be him. Do you think that's the case, or?
Yeah, I think Nicholas, he's fought in Ireland before, so I think maybe he's going to have a few more fans than me. But I'm a Scouser from Liverpool, so everybody knows that Irish people and Scousers, we get along great. So as soon as they know I'm from Liverpool, the cheers will go for me too. But I think it'll be divided. I think Nicholas probably will have more.